relaxation in the experience, as they say. This can stay here. I don't need this. I can hang out. Trying to find my book of daily laws. Let's see what the heck today is. Let's see, what's today? The 5th? Look wider and think further ahead. That's the daily law. In any competitive environment in which there are winners or losers, the person who has the wider, more global perspective will inevitably prevail. The reason is simple: such a person will be able to think beyond the moment and control the overall dynamic through careful strategizing. Most people are perpetually locked in the present. Their decisions are merely influenced by the immediate event. They easily become emotional and ascribe greater significance to a problem than it should have in reality. Moving toward mastery will naturally bring you a more global outlook, but it is always wise to expedite the process by training yourself early on to continually enlarge your perspective. You can do so by always reminding yourself of the overall purpose of the work you are presently engaged in and how this meshes with your long-term goals. In dealing with any problem, you must train yourself to look at how it inevitably connects to a larger picture. If your work is not having the desired effect, you must look at it from all angles until you find the source of the problem. You must not merely observe the rivals in your field, but dissect and uncover their weaknesses. Look wider and think further ahead must be your motto. Through such mental training, you will smooth the path to mastery while separating yourself even further from the competition. Daily law. The person with the more global perspective wins. Expand your gaze. That is the thought of the day. It's funny it used the word mesh, I noticed. So I had a dream. I had a bunch of dreams. I dream every night a lot. And the one from last night, the only thing I remember is it was like I was in what seemed to be like a military operation. Go figure. With all the things going on in the world. But whatever it was like maybe, I guess, Air Force, because we were jumping out of a plane. And there was a bunch of us. And it feels like we were wearing those suits that are like real puffy, almost like what a dog trainer uses. I've seen dog trainers use this for bite work. And it's this real puffy padded suit. And I've seen videos of Belgian Malinois like charge at a person and grab onto their arm. It felt like we were wearing something like that. And there was a bunch of us. And those back doors opened on this, it must have been one of those huge, I think they're like C-17s, I think they're called. Those huge planes. And I remember thinking to myself, I remember in the dream not really knowing what was going to happen until those doors opened up. And then I remembered thinking to myself, oh man, okay, we're jumping out of the back of this thing. So the doors open up and we all start moving out of the back of the plane like one huge unit. And the next thing I know, we're in the air. We're dropping down towards the ground, but somehow we're all kind of connected to each other, almost like enmeshed, which is why I thought it was funny that Law used that word. And however we were linked up together, it's not like we were falling straight down. It seemed like we had enough air resistance to kind of maintain like not so much a vertical drop, but like we kind of leveled out into a horizontal glide. It was weird. And I remember dropping like that for a while. And then all of a sudden, I think if I remember correctly, because it got hazy as I woke up, the dream always starts to fade away. But it felt like we weren't gonna open parachutes. We were gonna land like on the ground like that as a team kind of gliding. And I think it was like in water. Like we landed on water like that. Like we came down and like hit the water and I could hear the water like shh, as we started to make contact with it. And then I woke up. That was weird. But that was my dream of the night. And that was the law of the morning. Look further, think wider. Enlarge your perspective. I have to do that in my life somehow, because I'm not seeming to be making enough money to make all my bills, and it's becoming a bit frustrating. I don't know what to do. See, my problem is I was relying on the overtime I was getting at my job, and now that they seem to have cut that back a bit, it's kind of catching up with me. What else? What else? Let's crack this open for a second. Mic volume. Let's see what jumps out at me here. I don't know. I do not know. Don't know what I'm going to talk about on the way to work today. We shall see. But yeah, let's see. Widen your perspective. I didn't see any current events. I'm pretty sure everybody's still talking about all the stupid drama with Iran. I guess that's what I did yesterday, talking about that. I widened my perspective and looked a little bit further than what we're immediately being shown when it comes to the global conflict in the world. And like I said in my last video, it's not going to end there. Going to end with them seeing us as the last remaining enemy, so to speak. And that's when I think I started talking about looking at the enemy within. It's funny, like, when it comes to people analyzing the problems, and I said this in the last video, I guess I'll just expand on it, because it does have a little bit to do with widen your perspective and looking at it more from a more global position. You know, widen that camera angle, or the camera lens that analyzes your life. But I think everybody would benefit from stop looking at the outside world as being any kind of source of an issue you have. Because then that limits you to only looking at the source of the problem, instead of looking at you as being the solution to the issue. Stop looking at your problems and start looking at the solutions. Boy, this guy's lights are right in my eyes. So yeah, that would be helpful. And it's a habit I just have to cultivate for myself. I think I've gotten a lot better at it. I kind of stopped blaming a lot of things on other people, you know, my parents, but I kind of started doing that a long time ago when I decided to make a huge change, in my life. Like, I caused all these problems, right? I'm the one that decided to get married early to the wrong person and then have kids, that person. I started to see it. And that's when I was like, all right, well, if I cause this problem, then I can cause the solution. So I did. That's what I did. Started making decisions that looked like it was going to start to solve the problem and create the solution. So I think all of us have to do that. So now I just have to figure out a way to do that when it comes to my money. But I don't know where to start. That's the question mark. Whew. Still just trying to wake up. Wow, some of these cars' lights are so bright. That is fantastic. What are those? That's a Toyota Tundra. And those are just the regular lights. I guarantee those aren't high beams. See, like this morning, gas in my car is the issue. I'm like just above quarter tank left, and I need this to stretch 2 more days. I don't know how that's gonna happen. I'm gonna stay behind this truck first of all and not have to use more gas than necessary, which means I'm doing 60 miles an hour right now. I'm gonna maintain 60 miles an hour the whole way there. Let's see if this helps. I have nothing to talk about. My mind is completely blank right now. So I'm just whatever's happening right now. We're very tired. Took a cold rinse this morning. Hopefully that, was hoping that would help, but definitely gonna drink my drink today. It'd be nice if these videos catch on in a way that brings in a little monetary relief. I'm not asking for much. I just need a full tank of gas at all times. That's all I need. Nope, this truck is doing 61, so that's what I shall be doing. Everybody can fuck off. Sorry. I mean to cuss. They can pound sand and go around. It's like this Tesla. Well, now you have to get in front of the truck, you big dummy. With your blinker. Let's see, widen your perspective. How else can a perspective be widened? Let's see, with what's going on in the world. I don't know. The same image just comes into mind. Like one of these days, the way it's looking, the U.S. is going to be involved in everything, everywhere. So basically, it's going to be the U.S. that runs the world. There'll be some sort of end conflict with some sort of opposing nation, I'm sure. But the U.S. just seems to have its hands in so much that I don't think any kind of opposition has what it takes to win in the end. So like I said, if it's going to be the U.S. that runs the world, it's not like once they have that position they're gonna be like, alright, well all the enemies are done, we win, and then they're gonna get lax. They're gonna see the last enemy being its own people. That'll probably be generations from now, but it'll happen. Maybe in 2084, maybe George Orwell had it off by a century. By 2084, calling it now, we'll have the complete surveillance police state that everybody thought we'd have now. I mean, we have the beginnings of it now. I mean, even now, people are having to start to talk in code when it comes to certain topics, right? Talk about the little hats or the J's. You have to say the jab. So people are already getting hip to the censorship. And right now, when it comes to like censorship on social media and the internet or whatever, it's not the government doing it yet. It's private companies doing it on the behest of the government. They're not just doing this out of the kindness of their heart. They have their marching orders. So that's what's happening. And now people are starting to self-censor. We're having to talk in code. Which is pretty wild. Never thought that would be necessary, but that's what's going down right now. Boy, I'm really tired. Starting to affect everything. And then my woman asked me, I know she'll hear this, so might as well explain it here. And then my woman asked me, don't you like kissing me anymore? Of course I do, damn it. I'm just so fucking tired. I don't have any of the energy, or that urge doesn't just pop up as freely as it did in the past. And I thought to myself, later after she had asked me that, you know why? Isn't that just coming out of me like I used to? I used to smoke a lot of pot, and that was like instant relief and relaxation. I'm just not doing that anymore, so it's a little harder to deal with the stress. But I'm trying. I think I'm maintaining pretty well, but it's just stressful. I don't know how I'm gonna make rent. I don't know how I'm gonna keep gas in my car. I don't know how I'm gonna keep food in the house. I have a little dog. He needs all his things. Heaven forbid he gets sick or needs something, or there's a lot going on. So sorry, my woman. I don't mean to be this way. It's just a lot happening. And I think she thinks I'm blaming her. She even said, "Don't blame me for anything." I'm not blaming you for anything. This is my life. I welcome you into my life. I welcome my little boy into my life. I love my road. It's just not an easy road. It's difficult. But fuck it, bring it on. I don't care. This is my life. It's much better than the one I had before. Oh, it's crazy. That person's light over his license plate's like, oh, he's got a lot of issues. A lot of the lights in the back of the car, there's a short somewhere. They're like little strobe lights. Many blessings for the car I have. Thank you, Lord, for this day and all the things in it. The needle's already touching the quarter mark on my gas tank. It's been able to see the mark before. Now the needle's right on top of it. I'm doing like 62. Just ease off of this a bit. This is gonna be a shit video. There's really no main narrative going throughout the whole thing. Just talking about whatever. I'm so tired. I can feel it in my brain. I might have a bit of the touch of the virus. I have this tiny little headache. I meant to take a acetaminophen before I hit the road, but I forgot. Probably shouldn't do that on an empty stomach anyways. Now I have this annoying little, just the tiniest tinge of a headache in the right back of my skull. I feel it. Feels like a little COVID headache. So that's not fun. So this is how I'm starting my day off. I hope everybody else is a little bit better than this. Eyes are watering up. I feel like a mess today. I don't know what else to do to bring in more money. That's on my mind a lot right now. This guy's gonna hate me. I'm not going any faster than this. Fuck off. Sorry, didn't mean to cuss. I need a small miracle. I need a small window of opportunity for me to jump through. I don't know in which form that may come. Guess I'm drinking all this. I need this to kick in right now. I'm pretty sure it's healthy, unhealthy not to be drinking these energy drinks as much as I do. I get this achiness in my back, like my lower back. I keep hoping it's just like my muscles and not like an internal organ. As much caffeine as I drink, I don't know if that's unhealthy. I'm not going to a doctor. I'm gonna ride this out and just fucking die when I die. Sorry, I don't mean to cuss. I don't even know who I'm talking to. Nobody listens to this stuff. I'm just talking to myself now. You know, if the camera wasn't going, it'd be like I'm a crazy person just talking to myself. This is nuts. But it feels like I'm talking to somebody, so that's why I'm talking. Alright. Almost just out of the valley. The RPM gauge is right on like the 2. That's what my girlfriend says to keep it like right around that 2 is a good spot for fuel efficiency. And that keeps me at about 60 miles an hour, so that seems like the right thing to do. My woman's very smart. I wish I had her mind. Mine's not very useful. I feel dizzy. That's probably not a good thing to feel while I'm driving to work. I feel delirious. Thank God there's not a lot of traffic. Yeah, that's what I feel like a sinking ship. I'm trying not to feel like that. You know, I took a day off my other job just because I felt like I needed it. But then that's not helpful because then there's money out the window. Just gone. Blink of an eye. So that's not helpful. That's probably the gas money I needed. So I can't do that again. I have no idea what to do. You know, I could probably ask if I could pick up hours after work over there and just straight from this job go to that one. And I'll never be home. Cut down on the amount of sleep I get. This is my life. Wow, everybody's headlights are fantastic. And they want to be right on my ass. Fuck off. Sorry. I don't mean to cuss. It's that kind of morning. Everybody wants to be on my butt. Not going any faster in this. Yeah, it's the worst video ever. Oh, that's wild. Oh, it's a motorcycle. All the lights in front of that motorcycle were yellow. Like weird yellow. like turn signal yellow. I don't even know if that's legal for like headlights. It's weird. Wow, it's really windy. I feel it pushing the car. Widen my perspective. I don't know. I guess that means count my blessings. At least I have a car. Pushing up this hill, and everybody could just eat a dick. Sorry, don't mean to cuss. Putting on my hazard lights. This is as slow as I'm going, or as fast as I'm going. I'm going this slow. I'm doing 50 miles an hour right now. I am not pushing it any more than this. It's probably, this is what I'm supposed to be going anyway. This is 55, speed limit, 55, and there's even like a speedometer or radar thing that's showing me my speed. I'm doing 54. Or maybe that's the car next to me, who knows? At least everybody knows to go around. Yep. Fuck you. Sorry. This is not the best morning. This whole video is just trash. At least you could hear me sound like the crazy person in the whole world. This headache is annoying. I woke up with this. Probably laid there for like an hour. Thinking about that dream. That dream was weird. I've never been skydiving before. But I got to do it in a dream. That was interesting. Yeah, I could hear the air as that back door opened. It's so weird that your dream could put something together for you to experience that you've never experienced yourself. That's wild. How's that even happen? Like, I've heard someone say, like, your mind tends to put dreams together through the experiences you've had. But if you've never had that experience, how the fuck is it? Sorry, how is it pulling that information together for you to experience first person in a dream? Like, I was there with a bunch of people in the back of this. I think it's called the C-17, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know military aircraft very well, but I think the personnel carriers are C-17s. I'm gonna look that up when I get to work now. When those big doors open up, you know, one on top and one on bottom, and everybody jumps out the back. Oh, I can turn this off now. Going downhill. I'm staying behind this truck. Oh, fuck. You guys, you gotta coast a little faster than this. Let me put on my brakes. Yeah, but we were all together like a big team. I don't know if we were like locked arms or we were like, somehow we were all attached to each other. Because we were like in a formation that seemed like a big, like, that's the word, like a big, like we were enmeshed, like we were like together. But like tightly knit, like. That was so interesting. And then as we landed, like as we hit the ground, not the ground, it was like water. We were landing on water. We had enough horizontal momentum that we landed like you see like a duck land on a pond, or like a swan or whatever. Like its feet hit like little skis, and then it kind of like into the water. That's how we landed. This car must be getting off at this exit for it to be here. There's no other. I'm doing like 45 miles an hour right now. No? No? Guess he just wants to go slow with the trucks. Me too. Fuck it. However long. Sorry. There's a lot of cussing in this video. I don't mean. It's just. I get like this when I'm tired. I'm sorry. This is the worst. I hate feeling like this. Ugh, feels goofy. Feels loopy. It's weird. I feel dizzy. I don't like this. It's probably best that I just stay in this lane. That truck got tired of going this slow, so that truck's going around another truck. And I guess this is the truck that's keeping everybody going this fast. Or this slow, depending on how you look at it. 50. I'm doing 50 now. So he went around, he got back in the slow lane. This car is still behind this truck. There's a line of cars behind me. Everybody's probably pissed off. I don't care. Let's see, there's another one of these signs that says we're supposed to be doing 55. And it's got a radar on it to show us how fast we're going. It just flashed 54. Okay, so this car has got to get off. That's why he's here. I'm just here because I'm not trying to go any faster than this. Fuck. Sorry. Wow, this truck must be hauling a heck of a heavy load to be going this fast. I'm just trying to conserve my gas. Finished my drink today. Yeah. It's this kind of morning. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. It's weird. I don't like it. It's actually a little scary. Maybe I do have this little bug flying around. If it is, this is a good version of it. Yeah, this truck is not in a hurry. Or anything. Oh! Well, I don't know why you got here. This guy cut in front of me so you can be in this lane, but now you're behind this truck. And this is as fast as you're gonna go, buddy. I don't know what you were thinking. I'm not pushing it any more than this. I can't even think to even have anything else to say other than this. Right now. Yeah, this guy's trying to get in front of the truck. It's not gonna happen. He's not letting you do it. Like every time there's like it's from the on-ramp getting on, this guy thinks it's a lane, but it's gonna merge into this lane, so it's not gonna happen. And the truck saw him trying to do it, so the truck nudged over. Like, fuck you. Sorry. I like this trucker. He's my friend. Yep. Everybody out there, be kind to the truckers. They will mess with you. It's probably what happens when you drive alone for so long on the road. You get a little nuts like I am right now. Especially these interstate guys or these long haulers like cross country. Most of the trucks I'm on the road with, they're just driving interstate. They're just like Northern California to Southern California. They're not going into other states, I don't think. After this trucker got to get over. Oh fuck, this guy's not gonna let me over. Hold on. Come on. Yep, let my friend over. We are a team. I respect the shit out of these guys. Oh, and back on. Whew. Boy, I hope this little feeling goes away in my head. This is not the best. I think I need food. It's highway patrol. Respect to them too. Well, I guess the good thing about these videos is if anything happens, it's caught on camera. If anybody hits me, or if, like right now, if I happen to just pass out and crash, in case there's video evidence of it. My woman's gonna think I'm so nuts when she watches this. Somebody's watching these. I see like 5-6 views. I don't know who else is watching these videos, but you know, I was told if I watch my own video, it only counts as 1 view. I don't know if that's true. I still haven't looked that up. But whoever watches this one's gonna be like, man, this guy's lost it. Almost there. My exit is coming up. Okay, didn't die on the way to work. That's cool. Now, if I could just not pass out at work, make it home, and have enough gas for tomorrow, make it another week. I don't feel right. Okay. Oh, the wind knocked over the umbrella for the seats outside. Yeah, I feel shaky. This is not cool. Alright guys, everybody wish me luck. I don't know how this day is gonna go. I've never gone to work feeling like this before. So, let's see what happens. Okay. Alright. I'm parked. Okay. Phase 1 of the day complete. My widened perspective is try to make it through the day. Oh man. Okay, turn the car off. Okay, let's go to work.